Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out, or give them a call, 641-622-2191.
Here at Helmuth Ford, we are a small town dealership with no hassle and no pressure.
Attention Iowa business owners. Is your business missing sales because you're too busy to follow up? Every missed call or delayed message could be costing you money. At Easy Biz Tech, we help local businesses stay ahead by automating customer follow-up, so no lead gets left behind. Missed a call? Our system texts back instantly. Need personalized outreach? We send automated texts, emails, and even use AI-powered voice agents to connect with your customers 24/7. Stop losing money because of slow follow-up. Contact Easy Biz Tech today, where Iowa businesses win online.
Johnny Rogers with the history of rock and roll is coming to the Watch Your Opera House this Saturday, February 1st from 6 to 8 p.m., featuring the music of Buddy Holly, Elvis Presley, Richie Valens, The Big Bopper, Ricky Nelson, the Everly Brothers, and so much more. Tickets are $30, which you can purchase at the door or online at watchyouroperahouse.org. Come and see Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Johnny Rogers this Saturday, February 1st at the Watch Your Opera House. Looking for something to do this Friday night? Come see Cody Hicks with an acoustic show live at the Keswick Tavern, 117 South Irons in Keswick. It's this Friday, January 31st from 8 to 11 p.m. Plus, there's no cover charge. You're going to hear all your favorite tunes acoustic style with Iowa's Cody Hicks this Friday from 8 to 11 at the Keswick Tavern, now under new ownership with Ike Schmidt.
Hi, I'm Brenda Pape, owner of the Unique Salon here in Oskaloosa, Iowa, and we are hiring a hairstylist. This station could be yours if you're interested in the job here at the Unique Salon. We have openings for a commission-based stylist or even a rental stylist. So if you're interested, please get back to me at the Unique Salon, 673-4969. Thank you.
Mahaska Drug in Oskaloosa. It's more than a drugstore. They offer framing, merchandise like collectibles, a gift shop, crafts, college gear, and more. Plus cards, candles, and a whole lot more. Mahaska Drug is open late and on the weekends to fit your lifestyle. For more than just a drugstore, call 641-673-3439 or stop by Mahaska Drug at 205 North E Street in Oskaloosa. Mahaska Drug. It's more than a drugstore.
And here's your host, Steve Shedler.
Hey, and welcome in on a Friday, the very last day of January, for the morning wake up here on Steve Shedler Media. Hey, Friday, January 31st, 40 degrees and rain here in southeast Iowa. We'll get a look at our forecast here momentarily. Of course, we do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headline sponsor on the morning wake up. Savings are made simple at Brothers Market. Go to shopbrothersmarket.com. Download the app. It's a smart way to shop. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. Get your groceries at Brothers Market in Sigourney. We thank them. We thank Oski Dental for sponsoring our studios. Schedule your appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental going to file your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider at 902 South 17th Street, Oskaloosa. Oski Dental, Brothers Market, big sponsors on Steve Shetler Media. We also thank the Garden Gate in Sigourney for bringing us our forecast. Garden Gate at 105 South Jefferson Street in Sigourney. Proudly serving Keokuk County and the surrounding area for over 27 years. A great place to get your roses and your flowers and whatever else you need to get your loved one for Valentine's Day. This Valentine's Day. Boy, we're just 2 weeks away from Valentine's Day. It'll be here before you know it, so get your stuff ordered, your roses, whatever you need to get for Valentine's Day at the Garden Gate. So rain today. That'll be for the next few hours, mainly before 11 a.m. Some dense fog this morning. We should probably, need to hit the foghorn sound effect. So some dense fog, some rain, a high around 47. Now that's going to clear off today and head into tonight, mostly clear, a low of 26. Tomorrow, increasing clouds, a high of 43. And then tomorrow night, cloudy, a low of 34. Sunday will be partly sunny and 55 degrees as we get into February starting tomorrow. So again, rain basically till about 11 a.m. today, along with some fog this morning. So if you're out and about for school or for work, maybe allow yourself a little bit of extra time if there's some fog and some rainy conditions. You never know what this weather can do to people driving. So, just be safe out there this morning. Current conditions here in southeast Iowa, we do have humidity at 97%. Winds are northeast at 10 to 15 miles per hour. The barometer at 29.59. Dew point at 39. And according to the National Weather Service equipment right here in the Oski Dental Studios, we do have 40 degrees in Sigourney, Iowa, and of course, rain. We had nearly a half an inch of rain in the official rain gauge outside of Oski Dental Studios here today. So just about a half an inch of rain overnight and continuing to see that rain this morning. Your weather is sponsored this morning by the Garden Gate here on Steve Shetler Media. Let's take a peek at our This or That. It's brought to us by Stacy Flynn, Legacy Insurance Group, and Welcome Realty. This goes up at 6 a.m. each weekday morning on Steve Shetler Media Facebook. This or That is the gym or the spa. Which one are you going to do? If you had to choose, are you going to hit the gym or are you going to hit the spa? I'll go with the gym. I haven't been to the gym in a while. It's kind of obvious if you look at me. But a few years ago, I'd go to the gym. So I'll do the gym. I pick gym. You can let your comments be known in the comment section of that individual post that went up at 6 a.m. Our question of the day goes up at noon, and it's sponsored by Amy's Salon House and Spa, 202 North Main in Sigourney. And how did you meet your spouse or significant other? That makes for some good stories. How did you meet your spouse, significant other? That'll be our question of the day. Goes up at noon today on Facebook. All right, we'll jump into our tournament. Boy, we have flown through this tournament. It's always a 3-week tournament here on Facebook, and it's brought to us this month by Savage Energy, located here in a couple of weeks on Saturday, February 15th. At 108 East Washington Street in Sigourney on the north side of the square, former Wanderlust location. So we'll get into Savage Energy for all those different drinks. Make sure you follow their page and see what they're offering. All those different types of energy drinks and stuff like that at Savage Energy, February 15th, their opening day. So our Top Country Star of 2024 tournament going to be wrapping up at 6 p.m. this evening. Cody Johnson versus Lainey Wilson. This is kind of the way I planned it. And if you look at the bracket, let's bring up the bracket. So I always put what I think is the number one overall seed at the top of the left-hand side. I always put what I think is the number 2 seed in the tournament on the top of the right-hand side. So this has worked out according to plan. my devious plans at the beginning of this tournament. Cody Johnson versus Lainey Wilson. We are here. We are in the finals. This is your championship match. Who was the top country star of 2024? Give a thumbs up for Cody or a heart for Lainey Wilson. Hit those in the reactions that you can bring up and get your votes in. That went up at 6 p.m. last evening. Votes count until 6 p.m. this evening. So Cody Johnson, Lainey Wilson, your championship matchup for our For the Fun of It tournament for January, Top Country Star of 2024. Again, sponsored by Savage Energy. Make sure you let Savage Energy know that you saw their advertising here on Steve Shetler Media. That would help me. That would help them know that their advertising dollars are being well spent. We thank Savage Energy in Sigourney, again, opening on Saturday, February 15th. Let's move into our Athlete of the Week and our Team of the Week. As you may have seen, this post went up here just a few minutes ago. Our Keokuk County Hospital and Clinic's Athlete of the Week for this week is Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont Wrestling's Slater Thomas. I tell you what, EBF Wrestling, boys and girls, has dominated our polls here the last few weeks. And let's see here. I'm looking up here on my wall. 4 out of the last 5 weeks, EBF Wrestling, a lot of wrestling girls from EBF have won. We've had Abby Derflinger. We've had Georgia Smith, Miley Kirkpatrick, and now Slater Thomas from the boys program. Slater is this week's Athlete of the Week. He had 605 votes. That is the most votes that anybody has gotten this school year. So congratulations to Slater Thomas, EBF Wrestling, having a great year and having a great week. He is our Keokuk County Hospital and Clinic's Athlete of the Week. Congratulations to Slater. As far as our Kelly Style State Farm Team of the Week, that goes to the SK Girls Bowling. Sigourney Keota Girls Bowling, undefeated on the year. Congratulations to these girls. They are doing awesome, and they were voted our Team of the Week. They had, 159 votes. So congratulations to the SK Girls Bowling Team. Having a great year, voted our Kelly Style State Farm Team of the Week. SK Bowling, Girls Bowling, and Slater Thomas of EBF Wrestling for the Athlete and Team of the Week. Coming up tonight here on Steve Shetler Media, we've got some sports basketball. Pekin taking on Highland. That'll be tonight. Josh Clubb with the call of the games, and we'll go live shortly before 6 o'clock this evening. So tune in. Pekin versus Highland. Next week, we've got Sigourney at Iowa Valley and Pekin at English Valleys for a boys game. So tune in. We've got a few regular season games left on our schedule. Coming up later on today, we're just a few hours away from welcoming in Corey Waller and the Wicked Things live at Barnwired in Sigourney. And that'll be from 11:30 to noon with our live Iowa Music Showcase. Again, if you want to be there in attendance, live and in person to watch this happen, you can do it. We always have a nice audience. People hang out, get something to eat, get some coffee, get some drinks, do some shopping, and listen to the interview and live original music from Corey Waller and the Wicked Things. This is one of the premier Iowa country bands in the entire state. So if you get the opportunity, be there today and support these guys. They're coming through town. They're making a road trip specifically to come see me today. So show your support by being there in person, as they have some gigs in eastern Iowa this weekend. So Corey Waller and the Wicked Things. This is going to be a great show today. Looking forward to hanging out with this group. Tomorrow we'll have the sports section live at Barnwired. Again, be there in person if you'd like. 8 a.m. tomorrow morning. We've got special guest host Jenny Hobbs making her return to the sports section. Andy McGuire needs the weekend off, so Jenny Hobbs coming in. She's always fun. She's going to be our guest host. We're going to be talking with Sigourney Youth Soccer. We're going to have the Sigourney Boys High School basketball team, and we're going to have the Albia girls basketball team. So, yeah, a couple of Sigourney teams and the Albia girls basketball teams coming up tomorrow 8 a.m. on the sports section. Again, Iowa Music Showcase sports section. Be there in person. Watch them online on Facebook, YouTube, or listen to them afterwards in podcast form. You can do that however you'd like. Both of those shows coming to us live from Barnwired in Sigourney. Let's take a look at our community calendar up next. It's brought to us by Enchanted Events, just south of Sigourney, off of Highway 149. If you have an event that you need to schedule, you need a venue to host it at, like a wedding, a reception, a reunion, a graduation, do it at Enchanted Events. Now, they've got a big event coming up in April 26th, Tyler Richton and the High Bank Boys. Again, another premier Iowa country music band going to be at Enchanted Events on Saturday, April 26th. Make sure you get your tickets well in advance for that. Also on our community calendar, coming up tonight, Heartland Humane Society having their soup supper at the Elks Lodge in Ottumwa, 4:30 to 7 p.m. That's the Indian Hills Culinary Arts Department. Going to have their soups and desserts. Proceeds going to the Heartland Humane Society, so check that out. We, of course, did our weekly pet video yesterday. Had that great dog, Harper, the Great Pyrenees dog, as our weekly pet. So if you haven't watched that video, go back to last night and watch that video. And then go to the soup supper and support the Heartland Humane Society coming up tonight. Also on our calendar, we've got Johnny Rogers, Iowa Rock and Roll Hall of Famer Johnny Rogers, with the history of rock and roll coming up tomorrow night at the Watch Your Opera House. That's tomorrow night from 6 to 8 p.m. Get your tickets at the door for that show. For some reason, I don't have... I don't have the information to put up on the screen. Cody Hicks, tons of big Iowa country music names in southeast Iowa here over the next few months. We've got Iowa's Cody Hicks doing an acoustic show at the Keswick Tavern tonight. And then since we're also on this country music kick, Faster Horses and Neva Alden will be at the Keokuk County Expo this summer. Something to put on your calendar and keep in mind. Bunch of stuff going on with great Iowa country musicians here in southeast Iowa. That is your community calendar, sponsored by Enchanted Events. Okay, I think we've rolled through most everything. Let's do some birthdays. Happy birthday to you. All right, our birthdays. Sponsored by Hometown Real Estate. Nikki Leathers, your broker, owner, realtor. And you can get more information on Nikki's listings at hometown-re.com. On the hometown side for today and this weekend, we've got, if you don't know who Benton Taylor is, this guy is a character. He is a huge supporter of the Iowa music scene. He's based up around Des Moines, but Benton Taylor, he could be doing my job easily. This guy has a ton of personality. So thumbs up to Benton Taylor, big supporter of Iowa music, has a birthday today. We've got Rodeos. What's the name of his rodeo? He's the guy that did the rodeo down at the Expo this past summer. Jerry Beaumont, Rogue Rodeo. There we go. Jerry Beaumont with a birthday today. Happy birthday to Jerry. Mike Williams has a birthday coming up tomorrow to kick off February. Shannon Hudson, also with a birthday tomorrow. My old friend Tammy Finch has a birthday tomorrow. Happy birthday, Tammy. Iowa pro wrestler James Jeffries has a birthday on Sunday. We've got Gary Black with a Sunday birthday. And my next door neighbor, Crystal Ives, with a birthday on Sunday. So happy birthday to all of those folks on the hometown side of our birthday list. On celebrities for today, from the world of politics, Richard Gephardt is 84 years old today. We've got baseball legend Nolan Ryan turning 78 years old. Man, that guy, what a pitcher. What a pitcher. And the guy could bust you up pretty good in a fight. You know, that infamous fight he had with Robin Ventura back in the day. Nolan Ryan, 78 years old. Kelly Lynch, the actress, She was in stuff like Roadhouse, maybe Cocktail, I think she was in that one. 66 years old for Kelly Lynch. Minnie Driver, the actress, 55. Got singer-actor Justin Timberlake, 44. And then Tyler Hubbard, country music singer, was half of Florida Georgia Line, doing the solo thing now. 38 years old for Tyler Hubbard. My funny story on Florida Georgia Line is when they were first starting off in country music several years ago, they actually made a stop at the radio station that I used to work at and performed some live songs on the radio. They were brand spanking new. So it was neat to meet those guys. You knew at the time they had their song Cruise just coming out to radio that they were going to be big, and they ended up being some pretty big stars. Those are your celebrity and hometown birthdays brought to us by Hometown Real Estate. All right, I think we got through most of our opening stuff. A good morning to you on this Friday, January 31st. Again, rain and 40 degrees, maybe some fog in our area here in southeast Iowa, so be advised of that. Brothers Market sponsoring our morning wake up. We're coming to you live from the Oski Dental Studios. On this date in history, a few interesting things. It was on this date back in 1905, a person drove a car over 100 miles per hour for the very first time. We had this question of the day recently was, how fast have you ever driven? So 1905, the first person to go over 100 miles an hour. 1949, the soap opera All My Children, 1940, These Are My Children. Is that what the name of it was? TV's first successful soap opera began on NBC. I was thinking it was All My Children. These Are My Children. Okay. And then on this date in 1990, McDonald's Golden Arches opened up their first restaurant in Russia. McDonald's Big Mac. Large fries and a milkshake. 1990, first Russian McDonald's. Today, on the National Day calendar, it's National Hot Chocolate. Hot Chocolate. National Hot Chocolate Day. It's Inspire Your Heart with Art Day. Inspire your heart with art. And it's National Backward Day. So I'm not sure what you want to do to celebrate that, but do something backwards, I guess. It's also, as I mentioned, the final day of January. February coming up tomorrow. Groundhog Day on Sunday. Old Punxsutawney Phil. We'll see if he sees his shadow. Those are your days. That's all your opening information. Let's go ahead, hear from some of our sponsors, like our headliner, Brothers Market. Brothers Market at 118 South Main Street in Sigourney, where savings are made simple. Go to www.shopbrothersmarket.com. Digital coupons, earn rewards, deal of the week, shopping deals, and more. And make sure you download the Brothers Market app. It is a smart way to shop. Get into Brothers Market at 118 South Main in Sigourney and let Rick and the staff help you out, or give them a call, 641-622-2191.
Sweethearts Rosé from Tassel Ridge Winery is the perfect gift for your Valentine. This sweet rosé offers strawberry and candied fruit aromas and juicy, ripe fruit flavors, and it's packaged in a 500 milliliter heart-shaped bottle with a clear Valentine's label. Sweethearts Rosé is a unique, classy Valentine's gift that will be appreciated by anyone who likes a sweet rosé. Sweethearts Rosé is available in very limited quantities and only at Tassel Ridge Winery.
Life's better when you're under our roof. Because when you feel totally protected, your family's free to enjoy their dreams.
Try it again. You're getting the hang of this. Good job.
American Family Insurance.
Contact Christy Tarr in Oskaloosa at 641-673-8965.
When shopping here at Helmuth Ford, we will do our best to put you in the vehicle that you want, that you love, and that is safe for your family.
Your safety is our focus. That's why we are a full-service repair facility. We'd love to sell you a vehicle of your choosing. If we don't have it, we'll do our best to find it for you. If you're looking for a vehicle with low miles, a great price, and a friendly atmosphere, come visit us here at Helmuth Ford.
We look forward to seeing you soon.
See our full inventory at helmuthford.com.
Keokuk County Medical Clinic is your one-stop shop for healthcare. Our behavioral health providers offer a wide range of services to help you reach your goals. We have multiple family practice providers who see patients of all ages for acute and chronic care. Through a partnership with Bloom Pediatrics of Ottumwa, McKenna Bond, ARNP, is here on Wednesday and Friday mornings to give your child the special care they need. Libby Dasso, PAC, is here for all your rheumatology needs. Jack's Corner Drug is located just down the hall for your convenience.
Schedule your next dental appointment with Dr. Dan Schuster at Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. They're accepting new patients. Oski Dental will file all of your insurance forms for you. They're a Delta dental provider. And Oski Dental is located at 902 South 17th Street in Oskaloosa. That's Oski Dental, 641-673-4845. We make smiles happen at Oski Dental. Winter in the Midwest can definitely be unpredictable. Whether it's a frozen or broken water pipe, fire emergency, or a surprise mold, ServPro of Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, and Grinnell Pella has you covered with trained professionals ready 24/7, 365 days a year to make your emergency like it never even happened. Visit servpro.com, Ottumwa, Oskaloosa, or call us at 641-682-0782.
Thank you for calling the City Cinema Mega Multiplex Duquad Tri-Omni Theaters. Recently voted number one among theaters that should never get a number one ranking. Now playing, don't miss the new movie about the superhero who keeps forgetting what he's doing in Snoop Dogman. Adrian Brody plans to kidnap certain French dogs in The Poodle List. And don't miss the film debut of former Senator Bob Menendez in Father of the Bribe. So the next time you're looking for the most for your entertainment Bitcoin, go with the name that wraps around the entire t-shirt. Your nearest City Cinema Mega Multiplex Duquad Tri-Omni Theaters. Thank you for calling.
Oh boy, good place to see a movie, or not. Hey, we do thank Brothers Market and Sigourney for being our headline sponsor on the Morning Wake Up. We're broadcasting live from the Oski Dental Studios. How you doing on this Friday morning? Kind of a dreary start to our day. Let's go ahead and jump into some things you need to know. Whoa! Things you need to know. Legendary figure skater, Olympic gold medalist Dick Button, dying yesterday at the age of 95. Dick Button. How about Dave Matthews? Dave had to pull out of last night's Fire Aid concert. Fire. At the last minute, that was due to a critical family health matter. Dave Matthews. Sad news, Marianne Faithfull, the singer, the British singer and actress. Let's see here. She has died. She was 78 years old. Now, I know Marianne Faithfull because she sang a song with Metallica back in the day. Memory Remains. Marianne Faithfull, passing away at 78. Bill Belichick suggesting that the Vince Lombardi Trophy, presented to the winner of each year's Super Bowl, should be changed name to the Tom Brady Trophy. Bill says, after all, he won 7 of them. I don't think they're going to change it to the Tom Brady Trophy, but Bill Belichick. We'll see what people have to say about that. How about this? A group of New York art experts have confirmed things that a painting bought at a Minnesota yard sale for $50 turns out to be an authentic, previously unknown work of Vincent van Gogh. Its estimated value, again, they bought it for $50 at a garage sale. Its estimated value is $15 million. That was a bargain at that garage sale. Pretty crazy. Let's see here. Other things coming up. By the way, I have my cat stretched out in front of me. You just can't see it. The Grammys coming up on Sunday. They're going to be featuring a Quincy Jones tribute as well as a performance dedicated to what they say is the spirit of the city amidst those LA wildfires. So the Grammys on Sunday. Do you guys watch the Grammy Awards? Yeah, I don't. Caitlin Clark, former Iowa Hawkeye Caitlin Clark, will not be participating in any of the NBA's upcoming All-Star Weekend festivities next month. I think I saw she was invited to be part of the three-point contest, but she's not going to do that. That's the NBA, not the WNBA. Squid Game. If you're a fan of the show Squid Game on Netflix, the third and final season will be coming out on June 27th. So put that on your calendars if you're a big Squid Game fan. I like Squid Game. It's an interesting show. Very violent, but a very interesting concept. Other stuff and things you need to know. What did winning a college football championship cost Ohio State? Well, the school apparently spent nearly $293 million that was the year July 1st of 2023 to June 30th of 2024. They actually experienced a drop in revenue by nearly $25 million. That's $25 million less than the previous year. Now, the Columbus Dispatch reporting on Monday that Ohio State operated with a whopping $38 million deficit for the fiscal year 2024 because one of those things was they dished out $20 million in NIL money to buy their team. Don't you hate that? That is real. I'm going to get on my soapbox here for a second. The NIL, although I understand it, I get it, the players need to be paid because football generates tons of money. But the whole NIL situation has kind of killed my love for college football. I mean, it used to be like, yeah, they want to play for my team. That superstar wants to come play for the Iowa Hawkeyes. Now, to get anybody to come play for you that's worth anything, you have to pay them, and you have to pay them big money. It just kind of takes away from what college football used to be. That's just me being old. I realize that. But what happened to wanting to play for a team? I grew up wanting. I would love to have been good enough to be an Iowa Hawkeye. Now it's like, yeah, I'd love to be an Iowa Hawkeye, but pay me. I don't know. I get it, but I don't get it. Let's see here. Other stuff you need to know. Is A$AP Rocky, is that how you say that? A$AP Rocky, Rihanna's baby daddy, been standing trial on 2 felony charges that he fired a handgun at a former friend. Yeah, I wouldn't be his friend either if he fired a gun at me. If convicted, Rocky could face up to 24 years in prison. So. Oh, and then also, and things you need to know, we'll wrap this up with a Canadian Bigfoot hunter getting divorced by his wife. Evidently, he took one of his ex-girlfriends on a Sasquatch-seeking expedition without telling his wife about it. I think they were probably seeking more than just Bigfoot on that trip, don't you think? Yeah, probably. Shall we do today's impossible question? Yeah, today's impossible question. Today's impossible question. 30% of men say they have met their significant other here. Where is here? Is this question saying that they met their spouse to be, or their girlfriend to be, or their husband to be at this place? 30% of men say they have met their significant other here. Where is here? Where are we talking about? All right, let's go to the good mornings in the comments. Dan Adams, Patrick, Bubby, Sandy, Dixie, Sherry. There it is again. Sherry. Back to back. Anthony, Amber, Nancy, and Pat. And I'm sure there's more of you watching. Thank you for tuning in on this live video on Facebook and YouTube. Thanks to people listening after the fact in podcast form. Listen to me wherever you get your podcasts. Okay, 30% of men say they have met their significant other here. Where is here? Oh, it's at work. Work. 30%. 3 out of 10 men met their significant other at work before. All right. Let's get weird, shall we?
That is weird.
In the weird, Burger King has once again thrown caution to the wind by ditching traditional burger buns in favor of a glazed donut. How about eating a hamburger within a glazed donut? Heated debate online about this. The fast food chain's Ecuador branch unveiled the Donut Burger, a beef patty, melted cheese, and crispy bacon sandwiched between a sweet iced donut, leaving customers either thrilled or horrified. What would you be? Would you like to eat a hamburger with a donut as the bun? Maybe. I might try it. I'm pretty picky. We'll see. It sounds like a heart attack waiting to happen. How about this? Let's go to Indonesia. A 59-year-old woman in Indonesia was searching for snails. You know, she was just innocently out looking for snails on the beach when a crocodile latched onto her hand, dragged her into the river. Instead of becoming lunch, though, she fought back, repeatedly punching the beast in the face until it let go. A passing motorboat startled the reptile, giving her a chance to escape, and they rushed her to the hospital. She got 15 stitches. Now they're searching for this crocodile to take care of it. But the 59-year-old, man, she's throwing hands, beating up that crocodile, punching it in the face. How about this? Maybe she needs to go punch a big fish in the face. A mermaid show at a Chinese aquarium took a dark turn when a giant fish decided to make the performer in the aquarium that was part of the act by biting her head. The 22-year-old Russian swimmer was gracefully gliding through the tank as a mermaid when the oversized fish, apparently not a fan of dinner theater, clamped down on her skull in front of the horrified children. Screams erupted as the performer wrestled free. She lost her goggles in the process and surfaced with head, neck, and eye injuries. Her employer, though, reportedly shoved her right back in the water and told her to keep quiet and keep performing. She was allegedly paid about $100 to be in this show. So the type of fish is not known. I guess it's still a mystery at this aquarium. But evidently it's big enough to do some damage by biting this performer's head and face. Interesting. Let's go to Texas. At a Texas middle school already under scrutiny after an assistant principal was blinded in one eye by a student. You may have seen or heard about that story recently. Another staff member has now suffered a serious injury. A paraprofessional in a classroom for students with behavioral challenges broke her wrist when a student threw a chair at her, causing her to fall while trying to get away. The district confirmed her injury, captured on video. She was taken to a hospital, x-rays revealing the fracture. So, I don't know. If you're employed at that particular Texas middle school, you might want to rethink your employment. Let's go to Massachusetts. Massachusetts officials say bird flu is widespread across the state, blaming it for the deaths of wild and domestic birds. Raptors, ducks, and other aquatic birds are most at risk, but officials warn any bird species could be susceptible. So maybe, maybe is now not the time. Now is not the time to get a bird in Massachusetts. Let's see here. They also say scavenger animals like foxes could possibly be in danger from the Massachusetts bird flu outbreak. They say, let's see here. They basically say don't touch dead or sick birds. I mean, I don't know of people that generally go up and touch dead or sick birds. You know, they just poke them. Are you dead, bird? But don't do that. You might get the bird flu, and we don't want that. What else we got going on today? Was that the weird? That was the weird. Let's get to the files of law and disorder. In disorder, a McDonald's worker in North Carolina has been sentenced to more than 2 decades behind bars after he shot and killed a woman trying to enter the restaurant back in 2023. The shooter was arrested outside his child's elementary school shortly after the killing, with the firearm still in his possession. Prosecutors say the man, a convicted felon who wasn't legally allowed to carry a weapon, pleaded guilty to second-degree murder and several firearm charges, including possession of a weapon of mass destruction. So that guy's an idiot. Also in the files of Law and Disorder, truck driver glued to his phone instead of the highway ended up turning an entire lane of cars into scrap metal. While shooting off some texts on his phone, he completely missed the fact that traffic ahead of him had slowed down until he smashed through multiple vehicles. Miraculously, no one was killed. The wreckage left behind made it clear that texting and driving is, of course, a terrible idea. That guy is an idiot. Speaking of idiots, let's go to the duh.
Duh.
Ooh. We're going to end on a doozy today. A tree trimmer was killed in a horrific accident Tuesday morning while working outside of a Florida town hall. Officials said the worker was feeding branches into a wood chipper. What movie was that? Fargo with the wood chipper? So this guy was putting branches into a wood chipper in Florida when he was suddenly pulled in head first. Ugh. Suffering fatal injuries before anyone could react. Witnesses described the incident as shocking. Yeah. Town officials confirmed the machine had an emergency shut-off switch, but the accident happened too fast before it was used. The victim, whose identity has not been released, was reportedly employed by a local tree service company and had family in Mexico. The tragedy occurred within just 30 minutes of him starting work for the day. So, yeah, head first into a wood chipper. How much wood could a wood chipper wood? If a wood chipper could cut wood and heads. Hey, we do thank Brothers Market in Sigourney for being our headliner. We do come to you from the Oski Dental Studios. Let's take one last look at our forecast for today. Yeah, we're off to a rainy start today, but it will dissipate. How about that for a weather word? Dissipation. Rain will go away, mainly before 11 a.m., widespread dense fog before 9 a.m., and a high of 47 degrees. Tonight will be clearing off, a low of 26. Tomorrow, 43. Sunday, 55 degrees. Coming up video-wise, up on the video schedule on the wall, in remembrance of at 8 a.m., of course, 11:30 will go live from Barnwired with the Iowa Music Showcase. We'll have Successful Farming at 5:30. We've got Pekin versus Highland basketball tonight at 6. Tomorrow morning, 8 a.m., the sports section live from Barnwired. So we got a busy weekend coming up here on Steve Shetler Media. All right. You guys be safe. Have a great weekend. Enjoy the warmer weather. Be thankful that we are seeing a little bit of rain. We just have not had much precipitation this winter here in southeast Iowa, so we are needing the rain. So it'll last for a few more hours. Otherwise, we'll see you back here Monday at 7 a.m.